You might notice that the slide is gone. The fence will probably come down in the next few days, and there'll be a lot of equipment show up early next week, and demolition will begin on the pool and pool building.
Yeah, anybody holding out any kind of hope that that thing was ever going to come back? It was just kind of, I guess, a victim of liability insurance cost and that sort of thing for pools.
That and its own maintenance. I mean, it's just, it was built in what, the 30s maybe? Mm. You know, we couldn't hardly fill it up. If we had a 4-inch pipe trying to keep it full, it leaks so bad. I mean, the seams in it were that wide, and God knows what we'll find when we destroy the pool, the cavern that is underneath this pool where the water was seeping out before. But yeah, it's well past its useful life. All
of the mechanics, everything underneath that you talk about, you couldn't find parts, I'm sure, for that kind of stuff.
No, and honestly, the only reason we were allowed to continue to operate, we violated so many health codes, is because his grandfather did. Yeah. It was just that old. You try to build a pool like that today, there's no way it would be approved. So it's just time. It's got to come out.
Nostalgia buffs, I'm sure, you know, a lot of people have been to that pool and everything, but you just weigh all the cost. And eventually the mechanics of that thing were just going to give out anyway. You were kind of waiting, knowing that that could happen at any time.
Well, it was a constant battle to keep the mechanics working. You know, the pumps and filters, and my God, it was just awful. Mm-hmm. So it's been languishing for a while, and I think all the lawsuits that were involved have concluded, so we're getting rid of it.
Any plans in some future for spray parks or anything like that around city parks?
That's a definite possibility. Something that we're kicking around here, at least on a staff level. But you got to know, those splash pads are expensive. I mean, if you think about the fountain on the square, the parts for that were $130,000. Mm. So, you know, it's not a cheap proposition. Definitely a lot cheaper to operate, though.
So that's a prime piece of property there in the park that somebody can take advantage of. Right?
That's right. That's right. So you might go visit with the adult leadership class and see if they've got some ideas for that spot.
All right, sounds like a good idea. But in the meantime, people will see that beginning to disappear.
Yeah, the next week or two, you'll see a lot of activity out there.